MorningBuzz, it's our turn. Hi, sorry about that. A little muffed up on the Facebook Live intro. Screwed it up. Monday. What do you want? Had a hell of a weekend. I'm still recovering. What were you saying? I'm sorry. I just missed what you were saying.
Well, first, I'm running concessions on Saturday morning at the baseball field, North Manchester Oaks at Little League.
Right.
And somebody comes up and goes, "Nice picture in the paper." And I go, "What?" And they go, "Story about Greg. You were in one of the pictures." And they even put your name on there, colleague Laura Boyce. I was like, "Oh." I'm like, I used to get the Sunday paper. I canceled it because I wouldn't read it till Thursday.
Yeah.
So that was Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon, I hear my Ring doorbell go off. I'm out back, and I come running up, and Grammy J, I left you a copy of the paper. Greg had a nice article. You were in one of the pictures. So I have a copy of the paper.
Very nice. Very nice.
I was very happy.
What's happening?
You remember Jason Schreiber came in and did the Grounded and Granite? I did that podcast interview.
Yes.
Well, he is a former writer with the union leader, and basically they took some of the things that we talked about and made an article out of it. So, yeah, it's weird seeing things in the paper.
Do you want the print, or do you have a print copy?
I did not get a print because I didn't realize it until the next day.
Well,
so
I will give you the one Grammy J has brought for us. I mean, Grammy J's the one that I have a picture of us from like 2007 in here.
Yeah. Jason Schreiber is a great writer, and he goes around talking to people around the state, and came in and did an hour-long interview, which is weird because an hour is a long time to talk about yourself. I wanted to interview him. You know what I mean, kind of thing? It's kind of weird. But anyway, you can see it Grounded and Granite. It's on the YouTube channel if you're interested. Ladies and gentlemen, Erica is joining us here. Just came in all smiley face and happy, and like we're all like, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
She's all ready.
You can tell slept in a little.
Yeah. I had a little bit, yeah.
The vibes are good.
What time do you normally get up?
Well, it depends. Probably like 8.
8 o'clock?
So, yeah, if you were not to set an alarm, your body gets
around 8, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like even on the weekends and stuff.
Yeah, that's 8 o'clock.
That's so late.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nice.
I wish I could do that.
It's funny how things change. Because I find myself like, I could easily be a person that sleeps in all the time, but like 8 o'clock, my 8-ish, 8:30, my body's ready to go. It's like, okay, we're all done. No more. You don't need to lay down anymore. Let's go.
True.
Yeah. By 6, my body's like, get up. And then I try to fight it and lay in bed till 7:30. But Saturday night, it was a long, great day, and I had people over till really late. I was in bed till 8:30 in the morning on
Good
Sunday.
for you.
That doesn't happen.
Greg, I sleep into most days till like 2:45.
Even I have to wake up when my alarm goes off, regardless of the day. I have to actually think, what day is it? Because I do get up early on the weekends. I do. And the other night, I didn't even go to bed. I drove to the mountains and stayed there in my truck. But anyway, so I don't know if you knew. Erica is the vibe check chick. She's got a vibe check.
It's time for a vibe check.
And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for that vibe check, baby. See what's grooving, what's moving. And she's doing these vibe checks, going to different places and doing a vibe check. And this is why I'm telling you this, Kelly. Roadkill, Laura. She went to a donut shop, and you can see the video.
Yeah.
She posted the video. Yeah, so she went to the donut shop. Scotty.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the donuts?
Oh.
She ate them.
Where?
And the scones.
Did she bring in a bag or anything like that? I don't
They're
know.
so
what
good.
happened.
I
You know
probably
what?
should bring some in.
I don't believe she went.
I don't even know. Could be AI. You just don't know.
so good.
I love the vibe checks.
Yay,
I
thank
think they're
you.
great. And
That's
so
fun.
does everybody else from the comments and stuff like that. But yeah, she went to a donut shop, Lighthouse Donuts.
Yeah,
And-
Lighthouse Local. It's right in Bedford. It's
Yeah.
so welcoming when you walk in. They had the biggest assortment of donuts that I
Yeah.
could ever imagine. All these different types of flavors. They're coated in sugar. They're very, very sweet. So you need to have a big sweet tooth to like
Sometimes
them.
you're in the mood for that,
Right.
if that's what you're in
Right.
for. Yeah.
Yep.
You liked, you said your favorite is strawberry?
So good. Strawberry frosted.
That was my
Oh,
kid's favorite
strawberry
sugar frosted.
frosted.
Yeah.
I never heard of a
frosted.
strawberry
You
donut.
gonna say it to her?
What are you, 5?
Okay, Mr. Pop-Tarts.
Hey, that's at least 7. I only said it because he forced me to say it. Strawberry donut, the strawberry frosted donut was the one that we went, if we went to church when we were kids, on the way back, we would hit Dunkin' Donuts. And I always wanted the strawberry frosted. That's
5 minutes.
Oh, that's
That was
all
a
we
quick
have.
5.
It's always too quick. Why does it only have to be 5?
It doesn't really. I said we got to try and make it short so we could get to the point. Okay, Scotty, we got a little bit of time. So, but it was always that was my favorite as a kid, and my favorite saying
good.
when people eat things like with sprinkles and things like that. My favorite thing is to say, "What are you 5?" When clearly I have very adolescent and pre-adolescent behaviors that would equal that. So there's that. If I'm going to get a donut, I would get the chocolate frosted.
Okay.
If I was going to get a donut, you got one donut. What's it going to be?
I'm going
One
against
donut.
everything. I'm going. I like the plain cruller.
Yeah. That's
Plain.
Yeah.
Wow.
But usually the plain cruller is glazed.
Yeah.
But you have to call it the plain cruller.
Oh, but it's glazed.
It's glazed.
glazed.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
not plain.
It's not plain. The plain has nothing on it.
Okay.
That's why it's called.
But I may have gone through a couple thousand drive-throughs at Dunkin' Donuts, and I've asked for it, and then I looked in and I'm like, oh, and you got to
Yeah.
say plain.
Laura, you get one donut.
Chocolate butter crunch.
Okay. Solid choice.
That's right.
Solid choice.
Duncan took it off the menu, and that was my
They
favorite.
did?
The chocolate one. They have butter
They have
crunch.
the regular butter crunch.
That one's-
It's very rare to find a chocolate butter crunch. I've talked about it on the radio before, and then one Dunkin', the one that bakes them before they distribute, will be like, Laura, this store today. Wow. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I definitely I would get a turnover or a scone if I had the opportunity. Scones can be tough. Scones can be pretty dang dry.
Yeah.
Unless you find a good bakery, and they have one in Summers with a brand new bakery. God save me for not remembering the name. Delicious scones. Absolutely love them. First breakfast pastry. You're gonna go for one thing. What's gonna be?
It's either a plain donut or a chocolate donut. I go chocolate donut.
Okay. And if it's not a donut, but you want something out of a bakery, what's going to
Fritters,
be?
apple fritter. Oh, yeah.
I like it, the blueberry muffin.
Cinnamon rolls also pretty badass.
A good
Right there,
blueberry
cinnamon
muffin.
roll.
And it's going to be, I don't want that thing like shot with a blueberry gun with this 10 billion blueberries in it.
Right.
A decent amount. You don't need to fill it.
A non-donut bakery item.
Probably like a pastry type thing with raspberry filling.
Okay. Turnover's unbelievable. Laura, you don't like sweet stuff.
I know, I do sometimes, but because my sweets
If
are
a
like
crumb
dark.
were to fall off a baked good,
And you were to eat it.
yeah, what
Just
would
a
be
crumb.
favorite?
After 10. After
My
10.
mom's chocolate chip and walnut cookies I really love.
Okay, well, there you go.
I don't know.
Walnuts, you gotta put walnuts in baked goods. I don't know why, but that's my thing.
Buzz 24/7 is going to be, we're going to be jumping on. We're going to be doing that, okay? Go to check out Erica's Vibe Check. Also, we put up the new Fast Five, which is also part of, it's on Instagram, it's on TikTok, and Facebook. It's on our
Yes.
Buzz Facebook page. So all that is happening. And, so all of that stuff's happening. We're going to jump over into the Buzz 24/7. I know we went past 5 minutes, Scotty, but you're okay. You're going to be all right. All right, we will see you over there, though. If you want to jump on over, Morning Buzz NHTV on YouTube, and you can join us. You can hang with us. Hey folks, last summer I started talking about Cozy Earth and how much I love their bamboo sheets. Let me tell you, perfect for summer. They keep you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And right now you can save an astounding 30% off by using the keyword BUZZ. And they don't do just sheets. They do everything bedding, bath, sleepwear, loungewear, skincare, and more. And it's all 30% off if you go to morningbuzz.com/deals and use the code word BUZZ. It's the best deal you're going to get anywhere. Save 30% off on Cozy Earth. Go to morningbuzz.com/deals, code word BUZZ.
Hey, this is Roadkill, and the secret weapon for your business is me. Let me show off who you are and what your business is all about. Find out more. Go to morningbuzz.com on the advertise link today.
It's the Buzz 24/7 at morningbuzz.com.
This is unbelievable.
Now that's what's up.
You're easy going.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are. Very easy going. Not a challenge at all. Nothing about you is easy.
I could not agree with you more.
I know that. Trust me, I know that you'd agree with it.
I am very easy to get along with. Very easy. Erica, am I hard to get along with?
No.
Now,
Yeah.
In the
How was
beginning,
it in the
was he a
beginning?
little scary?
be honest. You can be honest here. You're in the
Not
trust street.
hard to get along with, but maybe a little more closed off than other people in the group.
Little?
But to turn around and say that I'm hard, you very seldom can you go, hey, we're going here for lunch. I'm not going to argue with you. Fantastic. I'll find something to eat.
There'll be
when
chicken fingers.
when you throw things at me and you go, hey, 99% of the time the calendar, unless there's something going on with the house right now, is open. I find myself very easy to get along with.
I don't really look at that as the definition of easy to get along with. Like you will go with the flow, especially since you realize you're not paying for lunch.
Yeah.
Normally, that's pretty much like, I'll go wherever you want to go.
Wherever.
Kind of thing. And I don't think you're difficult to get along with. I get along fine with you, even when I want to stab you.
Yeah. But I mean, there's times that we argue about things.
Sure, and that's fine.
I dig in because I have fun.
Yeah, yeah. But sometimes sometimes as and the same is true with me. I can be easy to get along with. I can also maybe be less than easy to get along with. I think everybody's like that.
Yeah.
But you make it sound like you're a friggin' angel.
Oh, I am.
I'm not.
You
you're not.
you are tougher.
I'm a challenge.
Yes.
I'm a challenge.
Yeah.
At least I admit it.
Yeah, but I would admit it if I was. I admit when I'm funny. I admit stuff, and I'm sitting here with you right now and telling you I am admitting to you that I think I'm finding myself to be very easy to get along with, to go with the flow.
Yeah.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah. Very. I don't. I know you're trying to have me.
I'm not trying to make you sound bad at all, dude.
Yeah.
I love you. I'm not even.
And I love
I'm not
you.
lying when I say
You're
that.
my longest relationship.
I know. Is that weird?
I said, well, yes.
For you, it's weird.
It's not weird for you.
Well, no. I mean, but you're different. You are a much more like, I don't want to say closed off, but you are very much, you like to be alone.
Yes.
You don't want people to visit and those kind of things, which some people and that's fine. Everybody understands it. I've had relationships lasting longer than that.
Yeah.
That's all.
Now, Greg is my longest relationship.
Is that weird to say? Do you think it's weird? Laura, do you think it's
I
weird?
think it's kind of
Sorry.
impressive.
Okay, she's doing something.
I'm
okay,
sorry,
you got
guys.
something
Sure.
going
Like
on.
you guys have been working together for so long.
It is impressive.
I'm
not minimizing it. I'm not.
You just brought something up. You don't like it when people stop over to the house. This weekend, Abby and I got talking about it. There are family members of mine that have never been to the house.
Oh. You had your sister over yet?
She saw the kitchen.
He's only got a brother and a sister.
Yeah. But like, I got thinking, I'm
But
like,
his sister,
She's an angel.
your other mom.
yes,
And
Yeah.
you've showed her your kitchen?
Yeah. She saw the kitchen.
Your brother?
Kitchen and basement.
He doesn't do visitors.
Yeah.
What if they had to go to the bathroom? Would
I-
you
They're
show
more than
them?
welcome to.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, but as we talk about this, now we're gonna go one thing over. It's like my in-laws. My Mel and Kathy been over to the house many times. but
You
like,
talk very highly
but
of them.
My sister-in-law Kathy, she's never been to the house.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law Rob never been to the house.
Yeah.
At least I laugh about it.
Do you think they're laughing about it?
I think they know. They,
Yeah, you're not that person.
That I'm not that. Yeah.
I'm not that.
Yeah,
when I say that.
and it's funny because Mom and Dad came over on Friday and hung out and everything, and they were like, "You guys need anything?" No, we're fine, and perfectly fine. But it's funny, I don't go that extra step sometimes. Like Tom,
Okay.
our tattoo guy, dropped us off a gift card once, and I met him on the front deck. I thought I was being convenient, like you don't have to get out of the car and everything.
No, you were saying don't get in my fucking house. Is what you were saying.
So as I look back,
That's how it feels. I've been that guy.
Maybe that was.
I've been that guy.
Yeah.
Like Scotty gets very uncomfortable when you're in his house. The last time I went to his house, we've talked about this on the air. It was the first time I'm like, and that's because his daughter was there with her girlfriend, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
And I walked in, it was very relaxed. I sat down, chilled for half an hour, and I didn't feel like, oh my God, he hates me, which is what I felt before.
And then
he wants me so out of here.
And then it got uncomfortable after because Jill goes, "That is so cool." The two of them hang out. Do they do this a lot? And I hear like Nora like under her. I don't think Greg's out.
Kelly, so
And I was
very
like,
true.
I can hear you.
Very true.
I am right here.
It is something to think about, though. Other than your family or spouse, who has been your longest personal relationship in your life? Other than my family, well, I've known David Franker since the first grade. That might be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and my high school friends Bob and Mark. Bob Assad, Mark LaPointe, probably my longest, lifelong relationships. Even though we don't see each other all the time. Who's yours?
I would say you'd have to. Well, you got to see somebody at a certain amount of time. So, aside from I'd say my college buddy Todd that I reconnected, but there was like 20 years in there where we did not connect. So I would have to say either Johnny Shav or Cappy Carl.
Yeah. Like you, and I think the longest relationship doesn't have to be. It can be long distance, as long as you're communicating. Laura?
So my friend Steph, her parents and my parents were best friends. Stephanie was born July 8th, 1981. I was born June 27th, 1982. So we almost had a full year without each other.
Right.
But we have been still best friends.
Right.
Because we were raised together.
Right.
Our entire life.
When I hear stuff like that, it makes me
sad.
It makes me feel good. Not sad. That you had that, because it's like I just found myself never, like, you go through times in high school, you had buddies, and then you graduated and you drifted apart, and you got, I would start in bands and I'd play in bands, and those guys would be my buddies, and we would go to shows together.
Growing up, my parents, their best friends were my mom's brother, and so my cousin would hang out, and then their other best friends had 2 kids, and we just grew up together. So she's like my cousin that was not my cousin, but we hung out every single weekend because my parents were hanging out with them, and it worked out great that we all are still close. We do our girls' weekends every year. We do all of our fun stuff. It's just been my entire life has been with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your parents didn't have a close.
They did, but those are people who are just like, oh, hey, if I see him every once in a while. I think I saw one of them at Buzzball last year, but no.
Can I ask a question? So
maybe.
Did you learn how to have longer personal relationships through the job?
Probably. Yeah. And I always said, and Amy jokes with me about it sometimes, whoever I was dating most of the time, some of them were my best friend.
So you were the guy that was all in. You were locked in. You didn't want to see anybody else.
If I was seeing somebody and I'm like, hey, Metallica's coming, do you want to, that was always, usually my significant other was my buddy. Not all the time, but most of the time.
Yeah. That was the garage you were parking your car in. That's why you were, right?
I didn't say that.
I did.
Okay.
Just said it. So what about you, Erica?
Well,
longest non-family or significant other personal relationship?
Yeah, it's very similar to Laura. Across the street, neighbors. We moved into the house when we were 2, met the neighbor who was already living there. Her name's Enya. We've been best friends since I was 2. So, yep.
It's funny because there are sometimes, like, if you have like my friend Bob, who now lives in South Carolina, we won't talk. If we don't talk for months, the next time we talk, it's going to be like it was just yesterday.
Those are the best.
Right? Those are the. Do you have that? Do you have that? Good.
Kelly Brown would probably my best friend from high school. Randy, you guys all
sure. Yeah.
Kelly sees him more than I do. When him and his wife would go to the Brat and they go drink and everything, and they do a photo, and I'd always be like, he send it to me and go tell him I said hello, and they just roll their eyes because I haven't seen him in forever.
And Ben likes me more than you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
The shit hits the fan. Who gets the call?
You.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
You know
I'm
people.
glad. Yeah, right. Yeah. I'll pay. That's what it is. I'll pay. You know what I mean?
You've got money and you know people. That's why he's calling you.
Yeah.
But Greg sometimes is my, for a long has been my, am I being a dink? And Greg would be like, no, or yes. So I know that when I asked Greg that question, like, I couldn't say it to my mom and dad. I'm like, am I being a dink? Because my mom was like, absolutely not. Never. When you need to have
Never.
You need to have that person sometimes in your life that goes, no, I think you handled that situation right, and here's how I'd handle it from here. Or yes, your what you did was out of line, and you shouldn't have done that. And,
yeah. Your mom's always gonna. Moms are they
I think moms of boys, especially, they'll defend us right to like Amy laughs. They could have me on video.
Yeah.
Doing it with no shirt on. You can identify all my tattoos and everything. My mom would go, "That's not him."
Yeah. You can actually speak directly to the camera.
Yes, go, hey, Scott McMullen.
Scott McMullen. He didn't do that.
My mom would be
wasn't
like, "Not my son."
My call would be to my brother. Not Valerie, but if it's not your spouse or someone in your immediate, it would be my brother. Outside of that, I don't know. I mean, I've got several friends that are really, really good friends. I just don't know which one. When the shit hits the fan, I'm calling my brother.
For the longest time, it was also like if anything to do with the house. It was my dad.
Yeah.
But my dad is now at that age where
You don't want to bug him.
I don't want to bother him.
You don't want to
and-
stress him.
And he is a worrier, so
Yeah,
he
right,
doesn't need to be.
Right.
And it sucks because sometimes immediately I want to
Yep.
pick up the phone and go, I got a question about the plumbing. Oh, no, let's leave that alone.
Yeah. Shit hits the fan, Kelly.
Oh, Cappy Carl. As long as
Because he'll break into jail
long as
to
he's
break
not
you
three,
out.
3 Bacardis in.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, but he'll also. if
He'll let
you-
me have it.
Yeah, if
What'd you do,
he will
dumbass?
he will
Oh,
not
he'll-
let
that's
you
exactly
live it
what he
down
will
if
say.
you
Yeah,
But,
he'll help me.
it is okay. Like I said, it is okay to have somebody like that in your life.
Hey, I'll
to,
keep you in line,
to,
Kim.
to a point.
What I love about what Kelly just said is, "What'd you do, dumbass?" That is a question usually Kelly is asking him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What'd you do, dumbass? Shit hits the fan, Erica.
Besides my parents, because
Besides
those
your
are
parents.
first call.
Yeah, right.
Probably my friend Enya that I was just talking about. She's
Yeah.
been there through every phase.
When your
so-
parents get older, like my dad, 87, he's going to be the last to know.
Yeah.
He's going to be the last to know.
And
Because, like what Scotty said, you don't want to stress them out. You deal with it until. Sorry about that, Laura. The squeak drives her crazy. Yeah, that's that. But when they get older, then you got to kind of have to take into account. It's kind of like when the holidays get too much for them, and you say we can't have it at mom's house anymore. It stresses her out, kind of thing. Laura, shit hits the fan.
My sister and sister-in-law both.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky that the three of us,
Oh, yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, I knew the answer, but I just want to ask for people.
both-
Yeah,
my
Absolutely.
sister, my sister-in-law, we're like we're now the bowling babes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, 3 mothers. Don't mess with them.
You don't. Oh my God.
No.
Woman power.
Yeah,
Forget about it.
absolutely. I have always
Yeah.
believed that.
Yeah.
Like mothers sometimes, and especially like sometimes if you get younger mothers, they're still they remember their 20s like it was yesterday. So they know. Really, you want to mess with me?
That's
I'm gonna
why-
put on some Limp Bizkit and kick your ass.
What was the movie? Bad Moms. What was that movie?
yeah, Bad Moms.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what?
great movie.
Don't back with them. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
My mom did not have that, by the way. My mom was like feared confrontation, never wanted to get into any kind of like bad conversation. She didn't want to. I've never seen her light somebody up, ever, even when they richly deserved it. You know, I'm the one who's like, I think I got that. I'm kind of like, oh my God. This woman yelled at my dad once, and I am looking for the day when I see her again so I can tear her limb from limb. And that was like 30 years ago. Screamed at my dad, and I haven't had the opportunity to say, hey, by the way, you know, and isn't that weird that I'm holding on to that? I can't wait to see her so I can go, hey, nice to see you too. Don't ever yell at my dad again. And she's going to go, what? Because it was 30 years ago. But I will not let this go, ever.
Why'd she yell at your dad?
I don't know, some crazy.
Come on, it's
no. It was a family thing,
Yeah.
and she was just way out of line. And I told my dad, I'm like, when the day comes when I see her, and I know she's never going to hear this, look out, because I'm dropping the bomb on her. I'm just.
My mother was perfectly fine until she feels that you stepped over a line, and then she would tell you how she felt.
Yeah.
And I remember it a few times as a kid. See, because my parents were a lot like yours. They if mom and dad had a disagreement, we never saw them fought. They would go do that. They would go chat.
Yeah,
and
right,
work.
right.
Dad never
Right.
talked down to my mom.
He
My
said,
mom never talked down to my dad.
Let's go outside and look in the garage.
Yeah,
And
Judy would
that's-
go out there. Yeah.
That's where Scotty's dad did his ass kicking.
Yeah.
Verbally.
Yeah. If you
Verbally.
had got in trouble and he wanted to talk to you, man to man or man to boy,
Yeah.
he bring you out in the garage. You got help. And I was dumb. I fell for it each time. Like I'd go out there and go, oh, where do we need to move? Your attitude.
I worry sometimes that you say something bad to my parents, I'm gonna say something. You're gonna hear from me. You do the same to my kids and my wife, you're gonna hear from me. You know what I mean? I mean personally. I mean like, you know.
But I think that's also
I can't let that shit go.
A dad thing that you. I mean, I have 2 daughters, and if you say something about one of them, I don't forget.
Yeah.
I will
Right.
remember that for a very long. They may forgive you quicker than I do.
Yeah, I agree. I'm definitely that way. I'm overprotective. I should probably dial that back in this day and age, but I can't help it. I'm not crazy. Like I'm not gonna, but I will definitely say.
Yes, but crazy's
Yeah.
that is how you look at it.
I wouldn't with Laura. No
Oh,
freaking
don't
way.
mess with me.
No. Oh my
No.
God, no.
I wouldn't either.
Ask anybody that's on my bad side.
Yeah.
Not.
I gotta think though. The thing
'cause-
about you is, if they're on your bad side,
It was
they
pretty bad.
deserve it.
It was, and those people are bad people.
bad people.
Yep. Because I'm really good, and I'm good at usually trying to help even the bad people to make them become better.
You have patience.
And guess what?
Yeah, tolerate a lot.
Even with me helping you, if you can't discover the good in you, then you don't deserve me. Dad.
When you shift it into 4-wheel drive, you will shed an entire carcass in seconds verbally, and it will be like they'll just go, "What the? Just hit me." I'm telling you, yeah, I would not want to mess with her. Do you lose it? Do you what would cause you to just go apoplectic?
Well, I think
angry?
in our family, my sister sounds very similar to you. She's fiercely protective of us. Somebody made my mom cry a couple years ago. My sister will never ever let her around the house, never let her forget it, never. She's just very protective of her loved ones. I am too, to a certain extent, but not, I would say aggressively.
Is it because you're Gen Z and you're too lazy?
No. I would not describe myself as lazy.
You are not lazy. Nobody in your family is lazy. No, but sometimes I think they are better at just stepping back and going, okay.
I mean, I trust karma and the universe, so I don't need to take care of it.
I'm a big karma guy.
Yeah.
I really believe in it. When I see things like Greg will go, if you saw a bag of money. No, I always believe.
Yeah, totally.
Everything. No.
You're driving down the road, or you're walking through a field, or you're somewhere, and there's a bag, and it's got $5,000 in cash in it. $5,000.
Yeah.
Small denominations, no bank ink on it, no exploding ink. It's just casually.
No, it's not.
It's in a junkyard.
Greg, you can paint whatever scenario.
$5,000.
There's trail cams now. We got drone. There's somebody sooner or later.
You're in the desert. There's no trail cams.
No. I don't believe.
You wouldn't even consider.
No, because
I'm going to hold on to this.
I believe that something. I'm either being watched or that doesn't happen. Doesn't happen.
It's $100. It's
$100. Where am I finding it? Am I finding it in front of a bank?
Now we brought it down a little bit.
But when you, if I'm walking
either you're a good person and you're going to return it, or you're not. If it's $100, you're going to consider keeping it.
There will be a consideration there, yeah. But I also, at the same time, will play hey, I'm in a bar. I'm sure somebody lost it. I would love it if somebody returned it to me. Who lost 100? Everybody's going to raise their hand.
Yeah.
Give it to the bartender and say, hey, and then maybe he gets a good night out of it.
I've lost 100 and I had it returned to me at the market basket desk.
That is miraculous.
Very thankful.
That is absolutely miraculous.
I look at it in the world of playing in bands and stuff. And we unload all our stuff, and drummers have a tendency of spreading their stuff out. And when we get done playing, it's always a hurry. And I always try to keep track of my stuff. And if I don't, I would hope that somebody else there would say, hey, dude, you forgot this here. Or hey, is this yours? Because I try to do that. The stuff isn't free. We're not making millions of dollars. So I've always tried to play the very cool, hey, I played a show a long time ago, and a kid was bragging, this is my dad's 73 Les Paul, this and that. And after the show, they left, and the guitar was left there. Yeah. I grabbed the guitar, came on the show, and talked about it the next day. Heard from the kid's dad, who met me at the station and thanked me 1,000 times over. And I just believe it's just karma in that business.
I will do the right thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know what I mean? I will do the right thing, but it's not going to be without a little bit of wrestling, depending upon the situation. And as far as, grudges, like I talked about the person that said something to my dad, I don't let that eat at me, and I don't spend negative time on it. Mm-hmm. But if the opportunity comes, I'm going to take it. But I'm not going to take it with anger. I'm just going to go, hey, by the way, I just want you to know you're dead to me. That's something like that. And I'm not going to lose my mind. My days of losing my mind are long gone.
I will check with you. I've gone places and somebody goes, oh, you're a drummer here. I used to have a drum room and somebody left this behind, and they'll pass it to me, and I know it's worth something. And I'll go, well, how much do you want for this? I don't want anything. Dude, it's trash. And again, do you want anything for this?
He's not going to come out and say, this is worth money, but he is going to ask you twice.
I am going to ask you 2 or 3 times. No, dude, I don't want it.
It's because he basically stole something from a guy who didn't know what he had. And he tried to go.
And the guy was kind of a dick. And I said 2 or 3 times to him, are you sure? Took it home, held on to it for 1 year, just making sure there was no, and took it down and got quite a lot of money.
$7 million.
And he never came back to you with regrets about giving it to you.
Yeah.
No. And
it was the heart of the sea diamond that you saw in the Titanic movie. That's what he got.
It was that big. Yeah. But I checked with him, and I've done it before where I'm a big fan of secondhand places. Are you sure you're comfortable selling this to me? Yes. And then I'll give them the money, and then they'll look at me and go, I should have done my homework. Well, you should have, but I checked.
Okay, wait a minute. So if they look at you and say, I should have done my homework.
So you are withholding information from them.
If you
have a conscience, wouldn't you go, I'll give it back to you?
Right.
If you have a pawn shop, that I would expect you running that pawn shop have quickly gone online and said,
so they were running a pawn shop.
PDP drum set should have gone for this much. Oh, okay. When I walk in somewhere and the guy goes, you're a drummer, right? Yes. Dude, I don't know what to do with this. You give me $100 for it. I said, yes, I will. And pulled out the money and I said, are you sure? And he goes, absolutely.
So you knew it was
worth way more than that. He didn't do his homework. That's not my fault. You didn't do your homework.
I don't feel bad about a pawn shop.
Yeah, right. It is their job.
It is your job because you were more concerned about the room that it was taken up. You're like, I want this out of here.
A pawn shop is a legitimate business. I have no problem with that. I just feel like it's a store full of broken dreams.
But it's a store that also gave you a second chance.
Yep.
Because
agreed. I agree with that. I do.
Erica needed $200 to go see T Swift, and she was able to take something in there and get her $200 and went to the show, and her dreams came true.
Yeah,
there is the opportunity. You're right. There is broken dreams.
There is a desperation. I think of it in terms of desperate measures. You have to sell something that you really love, and that's how I look at it. Which is a narrow view. I will admit.
I don't mean to go down. Listen, I am selling my heart monitor because I'm looking at it as, oh, hey, look. A symbol.
I'm selling my mother's diamond ring because my child needs a dental work.
Okay.
Or
I can see where you would get upset about that. I'm looking at things to hit with a stick.
I need a meth hookup. So I stole my mom's ring and I want to sell it so I could get some crack. Yeah. Or weed or whatever.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you.
So,
again, I'm looking for things to hit. I wasn't looking for, oh, hey, what's this necklace with people's photos in it?
Yeah. Well, anyway, that was interesting. This whole conversation started talking about donuts, or was that the previous thing? That was the Facebook thing. It all mixes together. We have more coming up here. It's a Monday. Where are we at here, time wise? Oh yeah, wow, man, it flies.
I'm not allowed to time it anymore.
So what do you?
The 5 minutes goes by real quick, and then I know you have to
but
be the bad guy.
Last week, what did he say to me? I love it when you do that.
I know.
I actually do too.
We
can decide to blow past it. If you missed it, the Facebook Live thing, which is supposed to be like 5 minutes, Scotty set an alarm to go off at 5 minutes, and we're in the middle of talking about something, and I go, and it's like, So anyway, we're not done though. We have more coming up. How long do you hold a grudge? And also, email me. What's your longest non-married or family personal relationship? And how many of your relatives haven't been to your house? Answer those questions for me. Greg at morningbuzz.com.
That's still bizarre to me.
He's never hosted anything.
That's what I was going to ask.
He's getting the place ready.
First off, Eric, I was very smart about this. We bought a smaller house. Perfect for
not enough room for the whole family to come
socializing.
over.
Oh, there's plenty of room for expansion, but he is not going to ever expand.
I'm expanding. No,
you're working on it. You're fixing the place up and stuff like that.
We got siding going on here very soon. But I don't know.
No, he's not going to expand. Put another room so I can have more people over here. Kiss my ass. Yeah, there you go.
Drum room, maybe.
Buzz 24/7 continues with the Buzz Plus segment coming up here. Just a little bonus segment. But for the rest of you, thanks for hanging with us. Tomorrow we got Jimmy Dunn on the studio. We got Roadkill Ranks, and we got tickets to see the Adam Ezra Group as well as Motley Crue. Unlikely pairing there. But that's all coming up tomorrow. We got more, and we will see you then. Buzz Plusers, hang out. We're coming right back.
Spring is finally here and the flowers are blooming outside. Let's make sure they're blooming inside for you just because. There doesn't have to be a reason to get your special person flowers or even yourself. We call them just because flowers. And our friends at Flowers Fast are making that possible. Get to morningbuzz.com, go to our deals page. You can get flowers fast. No charge for same-day delivery. So go out, get those flowers just because. morningbuzz.com, check out the deals page. Get your deal today.
Hey guys, it's me, Laura. I'm so excited to make sure you know about Buzz Plus. There's tons of exclusive features for just $4.99 a month, including the only place to watch the Buzz 24/7 and Buzz 24/7 Extra segment, commercial free. Sign up today at morningbuzz.com.